Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Evelynee Nyambura. I school at Scholastica Catholic School and I am in class 6. I am here to tell you how I believe the world will be in the year 2050. I believe that the world has taken a turn for the worst. The environment is dying and none of us knows what the future holds. Global warming is killing almost all of plant life. Every day, man has created a new item. For every item made, there is a factory made. And for every factory made, there is a forest cut. Greedy businessmen may just say, cut the trees, chase the animals. There are more places they can live in. But forests are slowly going extinct, starting from the smallest ones and slowly finishing even the largest ones. Not only is the dry land affected, but the water bodies are also affected. Fish are dying due to the waste poured in rivers, lakes, oceans, and seas. Wastes like plastic, metal, human and animal waste, and even oil are being poured into these water bodies. We think that there is water we can use everywhere, but the water we can use is just limited and we are destroying it. We have to change our ways to make a better future. The change must start now. First, we must stop pollution and start reusing. We must stop using fuels like petrol or diesel. These fuels can release harmful gases that can affect the atmosphere. We must encourage the use of waste as fuels to reduce all the trash in the environment. My way to travel is by using solar power. Solar can be a very good source of energy for cars. All contaminated water sources must be taken to the water treatment areas. We must grow trees in the environment because plants give us oxygen through the process of photosynthesis. We can use bicycles as a way to travel because they don't affect the atmosphere or the environment and are very good for our health. Not only does the pollution affect the environment, but it also affects us. Acid rain, which is caused by gases from cars and factories, going up into the air, mixing up with rain clouds, forming rain droplets that have acid in them, can create brain tissue damage to children. Typhoid, cholera, and bilharzia are the main waterborne diseases. By now we can agree that all these things are negative stuff. But if we do things like planting trees and cleaning the environment, we can make the world a better place. We must also encourage young inventors to make things like robots that can turn waste into something else useful. We must now do whatever we can to make the environment a better place. We must teach the children on how to conserve the environment, for the children of today are the leaders of tomorrow. Even though we need agriculture to grow our economy, we have to stop using things like farm chemicals and start using manure, kitchen food waste, or farm waste. Farm chemicals can negatively affect the soil. Now let's look at water. The causes of water pollution, just like soil, are pouring of farm chemicals into these water bodies. Another one is disposing of weeds into water bodies. This is caused by farm chemicals poured into the water bodies, which encourages the growth of water weeds. Most of the time, these water weeds compete with fish for air. Fish may die due to this, and this may make the economy go low. So, how can we avoid the water pollution? We can start by conserving it. We can conserve water by harvesting rainwater. Most places, especially in farms, rainwater is collected for domestic and animal use. If they'd require to drink it, they'd simply boil it. Water is essential in processing factories. The used water is sometimes filtered and used again. This reduces wastage. Let me give you an example. In our coffee factory, water is used during the process of removing coffee berry pulp. After helping to push the seed and pulp along the processing line, it is finally filtered and pumped back to the reservoir tank, ready to be used again. This water recycling in a factory helps to reduce wastage of water and saves a lot of money. This water may not be safe for drinking, but it can be used again in the pulp removing process. Think I'm lying? Take a look at Miwani Sugar Factory and Webuye paper mills. You will find that they recycle water. Other ways of conserving water are by using water sparsely, mulching or shading, and constructing dams. Enough of water. Let's jump back to dry land, specifically the soil. The soil pollution can affect almost everything. But first, let's see how it affects the plants. Air can no longer circulate in the soil. Growth of roots of plants are blocked by the wastage. Soil pollution can also affect the absorption of water and mineral salts from the soil. It can also affect animals. Most animals may die because some of the garbage is harmful. So, how can we conserve the soil? Well, some of the ways are by proper disposal of waste. Domestic and industrial human activities dispose a lot of waste. This waste can both be useful or harmful. In order to prevent the pollution of soil, it is important to use proper methods of disposing of waste. This is called waste management. We should also convert waste into compost manure. We should encourage more local authority services. These people arrange for the collection of garbage. They also arrange for the proper disposal of waste. We can use pit latrines to dispose inorganic waste. As always, we should reuse, reduce, and recycle. That's all I have for now. See you in the year 2050.